Okay, it's time to make my chocolate mocha soap. And here I have the chocolate, and in here I have the coffee, and it's already starting to thicken up, so I need to hurry up. But the thing is about this is this coffee looks light now, but it's going to darken considerably. So I had to add some powder in there to lighten it up a little bit. Yeah, this one wasn't supposed to move on me this fast. I thought I'd have more time to work with it, but that's okay. Coffee and chocolate. Okay, this is really making me hungry. I am a chocolate fiend and I love my coffee. And thanks to my little cousin, the world traveler, I got stocked up on my chocolate stash. So now I just have to get some chocolate cafe soap to go with this. And Akana, you're going to get the first bar of this soap. This one I'm trying to scrape out as much as I can. I don't need to leave any extra for the top because I'm going to do something fancy smancy on the top. But I almost forgot. I do need to leave some. Wow, I almost forgot this. I do need to leave some of this dark brown to fill this little here. This is how I make my coffee, my soap coffee beans. I have this mold here. And I have to steal some of my soap back out of here. Fill this up. So next time I make a loaf of this, I will have the coffee beans already. And this soap, I'm only making one loaf. I really should make two. It sells pretty fast, but I didn't have enough coffee beans. Well, that's nice and messy. I wish I was one of those really neat soapers. I don't know how y'all do it. Okay. I'm going to set this aside. But that's how I get my little, I make my coffee beans. Here's some that I had made last time. And so they're all ready for this soap in a minute. Alright, let me get this swirled before it sets up any harder, if possible. I think it's pretty much, it is, you can see the big clumps. It's not supposed to be all clumpy. But, okay. And that, like I said, that cream, once the soap starts to cure, there's not going to be that much difference in the two colors. Alright. Try to even out this top. But I'm just going to let this set a while my piping warms up here. Warms up. Sets up the soap that I'm going to pipe. Okay, since I'm doing videos, I'm trying to be a lot neater than I normally am. I'm trying to put on some soap making airs. Okay. All right. Okay, this is far from thick enough to pipe, but I will put this part on here. Show you this so I can work on the just really need to do one side here. Let's see, this is way too thin to pipe, so let's I had to get this edge on here. Okay. Here is the coffee grounds. Sometimes I mix it in the batter, but I decided not to mix it in because some people find it sort of scratchy, which is okay if that's what you're going for in your soap, but this one I just want it to be smooth. So I will put a little bit on top here. These coffee beans I got to do individually because they're only one-sided, and so I got to make sure they land right side up. So this takes a while, which is good because it gives my frosting time to set up. Anyway, so let me get it. All right. Okay, I'm back. I'm just checking back in. I got all the coffee beans on the soap, and I'm just going to now sprinkle just a little bit of this over here like this, just a little bit of the coffee grounds. Yum, yum, yum. And tell you I'm a chocolate fiend, so we got chocolate sprinkles. Always got to have some chocolate sprinkles. I'm out of chocolate sprinkles. That's how much I go through. A lot of chocolate sprinkles. I make a cafe mocha bath bomb that I put the chocolate sprinkles on. That's what I usually use that on. So this is still way too thin to pipe. It's been 20 minutes, so it doesn't have. I was scared I couldn't put any scent in it because it would turn it brown. Eventually it would go, all these scents that I use on the soap will eventually turn brown. So I wanted my milk froth to be white. So we're just gonna have to wait. Okay, I'm back and it looks like piping is finally getting there. So well, we'll see how this goes. I've already filled a piping bag. I don't have a piping tip on here because I'm not doing any kind of fancy piping. It's just going to be, you'll see. Well, I'm back, and as usual, my camera cut out in the middle of piping. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the final piping, and then I did a chocolate drizzle, which is nothing but mica and some coconut oil and a little bit of soap. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. If you can, please, if you liked it, please hit like. And if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like, please leave a comment. And tomorrow, hopefully, this will be ready to cut and you can see the cut. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. And before I start to cut, I just wanted to mention, because I forgot, that when I colored the chocolate part of the soap, the only coloring I used was Hershey's Cocoa. And then the coffee grounds was, I love chicory coffee from Cafe Des Moines in New Orleans. So that's the coffee that I drink every morning, and that's what I use for the coffee grounds. And every time I see this can, I think of New Orleans, and I think if I just had a beignet to go with it. But let's move on. Okay, here's the soap. And if you remember, the white part set up really fast on me, so it traced really fast. I don't know how this swirl's gonna, it's more like a plop. I don't know what to call it. There's the soap. And let's see here. Let's cut it from here. Oh, good. Still, this is pretty easy to cut. Okay. Ah, not bad. Didn't really swirl, but I got a bunch of big plops out of it. And like I said, this cream in here, it is going to darken up a little bit. I put some whitener in there, but it will darken up. But I had to put that in there so you can see some contrast. And if I wouldn't have put the chocolate in the brown part, it would have darkened to that color eventually, because of the fragrance oils I use. They have a lot of vanilla in them. And anytime, which I never understand why vanilla is always depicted as white, because anytime you cook or soap with vanilla, it's going to turn your soap a dark brown. Okay, so here is the last cut. I got a little tiny piece for samples, yay. Actually, that's gonna be mine. We'll be honest here. I like that. It wasn't the swirl I wanted, but that's the thing about soaping. No matter what happens, I usually end up liking it. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd ask that if you like the video, please hit the like button. I also ask that if you can or want to, please subscribe to my channel. And you can leave some comments if you like. Thank you.